Thomas. Sunday morning. Time to kick it a little bit and finish up that pull request that we are dealing with on website 1 on Agile Ventures. It's going to be my objective for today. It's going to be a short stream because it's Sunday and I want to spend some time with my family. Right. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Let's pull up our terminal. I rebooted my computer just a short while ago. I keep complaining about performance issues. It is what it is. Let's see. Just gonna take it easy and work my way through the failing specs, and there are a few of them because we have a situation where we introduced this boolean on a user class that asks whether the user is an admin or not, and that's changed, and we added a little bit of authorization to that role, meaning that if you're not an admin, there are certain things you just can't do, and that kind of broke quite a few tests, which was not surprising at all. It is what it is, right? But now we need to fix this, and that is fixable, of course. That is fixable, of course. But a grumpy old man as I am, I can, of course, find something to bitch about. And to the previous maintainer of this project, thank you very much for your ignorance and arrogance. Because not only do I have to deal with the fact that now that we add more complexity to the project, I need to update my testing suite and adapt to that. That's normal course of action. That's nothing to bitch about. But since you're so fucking ignorant, the code is a mess, and the creation of users in test environment is scattered all over the place without any documentation or convention, or by following conventions. Because if you do it the way Rails is supposed to do it, or we often do it in a conventional way, using factories and creating sub-factories if you want to do something extra or something like that. In this case, you deviated and created your own methods, created real objects instead of factories, but you do use factories in other places and all of that stuff, And that's just fucking nonsense. That's just fucking nonsense. I can't believe people are paying you money to do that. Now, I've been ranting, so take a Zen pill, Thomas. It is Sunday. You want to take it easy. And we will take it easy, no problems. But what pisses me off is the high horses, the fucking posh attitude, and then when it comes to actually, doing something right, it's just fucking nonsense. Right, anyway, here, so one of the problems we have is this step definition. Let's see if I can make it a little smaller. Right, is this step definition. When given the following projects exist, right, so there are some conditionals here, like user, right. project new. Right, so here we're not even using factories. And then you save. Right. Find by first name. But what if the okay. Okay. So we need to fix this. Right. Good morning. Not deep frying this morning, no, just deep frying the previous developers who've been taking care of this project because they made a fucking mess. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so I need to. So I don't know if you heard that, but because we did we did add this this boolean about admin and gave a little bit of authorization to that thing. We are failing on quite a few tests that relates to projects, so I need to fix that. Let's see. Let's see the following sources. Right. What is this? First name display profile. This is where I belong. I wanna be the one to say I love you more. Wanna take you somewhere we could just let go. Right. Baby, 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 we could drive away. Right. I wanna be the one to give you everything. Wanna take all the fears and cares away. Baby, 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 you and I could be free. So let's just check for the step definition. Is there a step definition on this? There it is. Right. Given the following with comma. Right, so okay, so we can do something like this. Given the following users exist, and then we will just add first name, last name. Right. So we're gonna go with Thomas, admin, email Thomas at admin.com, and true. Right, let's do that. No, fucking shit. There we go. Right. And I'm logged in as Thomas. And no, right. So pitch is gonna. Let's see. Because I need to add an outro, and then I'm gonna say Thomas. Right. Hello Mars. Hello Mars. Hello Mars. Hello Mars. Meet Thomas. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, so I can say that Shima, in this case it's not only about getting it to work, because I mean, if we add, often when we add complexity to our code, there will be breaking changes on other parts of at least our testing suite. That's where we need to test from various perspectives. That's totally fine. The problem with this part is that it's the tests are all over the place. Do you understand? Like, they are really all over the place, and with various different methods used, and many weird things happening, right? So yeah, so that's the problem. But here I should get this one done, because I can create all of these as Thomas, I guess, and we should be okay in with this you know, we should not have that problem anymore. No, the changes are okay, but you see, in the development flow, you want to have a nice you want to have an easy way of doing things, right? And this is not the easy way of doing things. This is the hard way. But let's see, I should be able to I have logged in, I have logged in, I have logged in, I have logged in, I have logged in. It's fucking code repetition, motherfuckers. And all of them are on Hello Mars, you know. Fucking idiot. Edit page, edit page, edit page, edit page, edit page. Right. So okay, so I can definitely extract this. Let's extract this to the before block. And these are kind of tests that you probably haven't seen. Well, perhaps you have, I don't know, but these are cucumber tests. And the feature that you wrote in RSpec should in principle have been written in Cucumber as well, but it is what it is. We can accept that thing, or I can rewrite it or something. Right. Okay, and that's good. Well, you've seen them, So cucumber, peaches, project, and this one is called what? Edit project feature. Right, let's see. Right, so that works. Right, so that works. Okay, so we fixed that. Git status. Right. Git CI. Fixes project. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, definitely not controller spec. The only specs I write is, I mean, you're asking me my opinion. I only write model specs with regression specs, so I just check whether we have like database columns, types, dynamic methods, and factors and stuff like that. And then I just use acceptance tests. I never test test controllers. There's so much stubbing going on in controller specs. So if you want to use them, you know, in isolation, you really want to get into the. I just removed a controller spec from this project. If you want to test them properly, then you have to stub out so many things, and then if not, then they are turning into an integration test. Then you might as well just do it as an acceptance test. So I mean, if you read through some of the controller specs in this project, they're fucking nonsense. It's like you don't even know what the fuck is happening. There are some use cases for controller specs because you know if they depend on underlying functions or private functions or something like that. Yeah, but again, then they are not really you know they are not really testing in isolation. I don't know. I never. Sorry about that. I never do that. Right, so we have that, and that was edit project. So let's see, we need to run the create project. There is a create project. As a member of that, that's why I can create a local point of. I would like to create a new project profile. Right, whatever makes you happy. When I have logged in and I'm on the project, I will create a new project. Yeah, so this one should pass. Sure thing. I do not show when I'm not logged in. I should not see. Okay, so these should 7 and 12 should pass, right? 7 and 12 should pass. No controller specs, brother. No controller specs. Right. New project. When I have logged in, okay. Well, that's weird. So this one should pass. This should pass. This is one of the weird error because this is, or at least it shouldn't be dependent on whether we are an admin or not. So projects. We are not on the projects page. Yeah. You do not have permission to perform that operation. Okay. Just by navigating to projects, we are logged in. Really? Why wouldn't I have permission to to navigate to that particular part. Okay. I am on the project. I am right. Where is it? Where is that step definition? What the fuck? I don't know which one I am now. Not yet. I know what you're talking about, but that shouldn't be that. I mean, it shouldn't be that page yet. First I need to find this. Registration page. I understand that, but well, oh my god, oh my god, I'm turning into a grumpy old man. Can I have wildcards? No wildcards. There's so many steps here, do you understand? Activity basic steps, let's see. Here it is. Projects. This is the one, right? This is the one. Path to page, right. So this is the one. So refactoring is quite boring, especially in a larger project, right? So now we know that it's in basic steps, right? Right. So we could do raise roads. Because I want to see if we have this pending. One toolbar. One toolbar. Right. Okay. New projects. Pending projects path, right? So status pending, right? Exactly. Pending projects path. Right. So we just go for now. I'm not gonna use it now, but I need it for later. So I want to have it. Okay. So we're just gonna go to projects controller. Right, so we should be here. So if we fix this, then we should, that's usually small things are messing up quite a few tests, and you don't want that to happen. Right. Really? Okay. Why isn't this kicking in? Really? I mean, unless, but shouldn't this, because the valid admin, yeah, that's what we're doing, we're redirecting. But so isn't this working then? Wow. I thought on the index if. Really, I thought that. Yeah, because if we don't have this, then the test will pass, of course, right? And we will be in that index action. Right. And what are the params? Right. Okay. But conditional before action based on params. If I do this, could this potentially be? No, that should be the same thing, right? Or, I don't know. Any meaningful software needs to be tested from an acceptance perspective, because otherwise I would be clicking around on massive amounts. Right. Money? Right. Now imagine if I didn't have these tests, I would have to basically spin up the application over and over and over again and click from all different type of perspectives. Right, so this is not working. This before action is not working. Well, this conditional in the before action. Okay, so can we do a little bit of research on this? Right, Rails 6. Is prop required? If so, really prop. That's Lambda, that's what I'm using. Yeah. Yeah, a Lambda, that's exactly what I'm doing. So why? Oh, are you shitting me? Damn it. Oh god. Oh god. There was, oh god. We set it to pending and not, oh. And not the check. Jesus. Good morning, Raisin. Thank you for beating me in chess yesterday. It was good games. I'm still learning. I picked up chess really late. It's good to play with somebody that has more experience, and I think that those 3-minute games are fantastic. Fucks you up. It's a challenge, but I love it. Hope you had. Let's do it again. And you know, I mean, we did play 5 games yesterday, and it's like a half an hour or something. That's a good distraction from you know, the monotony. So I love it. Thanks for doing that. Right, so we fixed that problem. That was a shit show. My mistake. Right, okay, so that works. We can remove this guy for now. Okay, so the other one that should work is the one on, right, we can remove this. So 12 should work. Let's see, 12 should work. So just a background story for new viewers. There's this legacy code project, 7 years old, but under fairly active development, called Website 1. It's the project that powers the Agile Ventures website. Let's run them all. So I'm just refactoring a lot of tests. So there's a question, curious. Do you have your React in your Rails project, that you separate the front end out? I've been trying to learn Ruby, Rails and React and can't figure out a good structure for a monolithic approach. Okay, so just a disclaimer, in this particular project we're not using React, but because it's an old project, but in principle I use a lot of React in combined with Rails applications as APIs, so API only applications, and that my flow is like I separate those two totally. So I have one repo, one project building the API, and I write a certain specific type of tests that we refer to as request specs. We test whether, you know, so I test making a request, and then that the assertion just checks whether I'm getting a specific JSON output, and then on the React side, I use acceptance tests and stub out those requests basically. So this is separated. And yes, the title implies that I will be working on with React. But today I'm doing this refactoring on this particular project, so that therefore I'm not using React as we speak. That's why. But the question is very relevant. Thank you for asking. And there are many styles here. Some people are building monoliths, and some people are not. You know, there is this Rails React gem. I've used it a few times. Never really got it. Never really liked it. I like clean separation, so that's why I separate those two. Raisin, good luck with your vaccination. Good stuff. Be cool. Talk to you later. Right. I don't know if that answers your question or helps you in any way, but that's the way I do these things. Let's see if we can. We have 4 failing specs. Let's take a look at 56. Why this one is failing? Actually, I can make this bigger. We go to 56. 56. What? Unable to find option active. Yeah, because. What? Running all the tests. How do you mean, Shima? Unable to find option. Tag select, right? Active. Unable to find option active. Right. Unable to find option active. Right. So we need to go to the projects view, I guess. View project. Right. So we go to new. There's a form. Let's take a look at form. Closed, pending. I'm running Cucumber. I'm running Cucumber now, and I run specific tests and specific parts of the tests, because you know the test suite is way too big. We don't want to do that. I am, yeah, so active, closed, pending. Okay, so here we don't even have how to show this to them. Right. Right, I don't think we want to show this to them at all. I don't think we want to show this. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. First of all, who determines that? We don't know that. Well, I guess the project maintainer could determine that. So that would call for another set of tests, you know, once the project has been created, and you just want to close it, like you just abandon it or whatever. But this needs to go. This needs to go. And also select label status. Right, the problem with this, right, the problem with this would be in the controller action, in the create project version, drag to feed, try to save, current user ID. Status. Yeah. Oh, right. Let's run this through tests. Let's not. Right. Let's remove this and run this test again. 56. So we're changing a little bit of functionality, so that's going to be a bit of a problem now. But we'll get to that closed thingy. Specify active. Right, so we don't want it to description. It's going to be pending, right? I guess. So it's a different area. You mean for this project or for the project of on like the work to web project? Sure. Yeah, definitely learn React. Right, so we're just gonna do a background here. You see, the test that you wrote about creating projects and doing stuff, this test that I'm in here at the moment, you know, this cucumber test, this is the place where we could have placed those tests if they weren't written in RSpec. You know, but it's all good. To active, let's see, as so I just gotta, right, so I'm gonna run 74. Let me see what's 7. Right, let's see. Because now I log in as an admin. No, that's, I mean, you didn't know that, so there's no names. I mean, you know, don't worry about it. I mean, if you don't know it, you don't know it, right? Then it's all good. When I'm vomiting over the old developers, that's not because you know, because they knew better. I know that they knew better, or at least they make it come across as if you know, when some people are making the case of that they are like really good at something, and then they make like really shitty mistakes, then it's not cool. But you know, you're learning this, and this is your first submission to this project, so don't worry about it. You know, ignorance is when you know something and you don't give a shit, right? Did that make sense? I hope it does. And it's great, so, you know, don't worry about it. Really, don't worry about it. Right, let's see, show me the page, and what do we see here? Current version info, project status is pending. Wow, yeah, because that's what we were saying here. Right. That is because in the project controller, here is the problem.
Wow, incredibly
On
juicy.
create. Right, so we need to say, you know, right. So first of all, we can just say merge user. User is current user, right? So we're gonna do a little bit of a factoring here, right? And status, right? But we do have before action authenticate, right? Project params user ID. Why would we pass in user ID here? I don't understand that. Okay, so status. Okay, so we need to say, yeah, we need to set that here. Try here. Because we do select this stuff, and I need to stop the execution of that test in that create action. So we have to take a closer look at the parameters. I will be right back. I need to fill up my copy, so I will be in just a second. Here we have stopped. There will be more fresh coffee in my cup, and we will continue. Sure, go ahead. I'll see you later, perhaps, or not, you know. But if not, have a great day. I'll see you this afternoon. All right, off that. Alright, let's see. Oh no, he doesn't want to play ball with me anymore. But I will be able to, I think I need to restart my terminal or something. Right, can I type? Params. Multiple image URL, right, status active, right, so this one chooses this, oh. Right, okay, with this, right. Right, so we want to get this, close this. Right, so let's just think about it. So what we need to do is to set this status to something else. We don't want to hard code this to pending. If this is an admin creating it, so current user dot admin. This is true, right? So and params status. What? Why would that be? Oh, perhaps for a project, right? Okay, project perhaps. Active, right. Also, so we could say, basically we could say, so if this guy is admin, then we do this, else we do pending, right? Right. Is this now gonna fuck up my... Yeah. Right. So we're just gonna make status equals project params status. That's what we want to do. So if the current owner is admin, then we actually use the project params. Otherwise, we're just setting this to pending. And this is an example of a fat controller action. We should probably extract that to the model. Not gonna bother with this now. But oh, should I? Right, add to, so, and also why would I can just do create and then persistent. Is that the function here that we want to? Right. Add to feed. Redirect the project that got no notice project was successfully created. Okay. Let's see this. So Cucumber features projects create. Let's run all of them and see what's up. Right. Well, I don't know if you guys are doing a lot of Rails development. And if you do, tell me more about it. Is it anything open source? Anything interesting? Anything you want to share? Anything you need help with? Or something like that? I'm all yours. Well, perhaps not all yours, but you know what I mean. Right, so what are you bitching about now? Okay. What? Oh. Of course I'm persistent. I just made a typo. Don't you think that Rails should know that I just made a small typo? Everyone can make a typo. Right? Everyone can make a typo. Everyone can make a typo. I don't know if my connection is bad or... What's up? Sometimes I don't get what the fuck is going on with my computer. Really. I should be okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's just wait and see. Oh, come on. So wow. Okay. No wonder because we have a 94% load on the computer, really? I'm just gonna wait. I don't even know if I'm out on Twitch anymore. This is like... Right, let's have a look. Yeah, so is this gonna like take for fucking ever? Right, okay, thank you very much. Can we just run the fucking thing? Come on. Oh my, this must be like a massive delay on the stream. Like a half a minute delay on the stream. This is of course, you know, my Sunday morning starting this way. Not very interesting. Oh, but come on, why aren't you... I mean, why aren't you executing... Okay, let's kill a few apps. Let's kill Spotify to start with. So music is fun, but I'd rather have some code running. And what else do we have? Right, silence. Silence of the lambs. There's not much going on. Right. I could, in principle, kill Google Chrome. Right. With an unstable connection here. Let's kill Google Chrome for a while. Right. Okay. And let's kill the terminal. If there's any weird stuff going on here, I can kill this project. And I can kill the terminal. And we're on 75% load with a lot of free memory. So that's, I mean, that's a bit weird, right? Isn't it? Right. Right, so Cucumber projects and then create Right, could we just, please? Okay, so yes, thank you very much for this. Could you just please run the damn test before, I mean, not really into looking at this at all times. Could the, I mean, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing heavy going on in the VS Code. Oh, there we go, now it's running. Right, so we have this multiple thing showing project with the, you should join this with has lots of, right, project was successfully created, that's the one. Right, so now we have 2 failed. Okay, good stuff. All right, so let's have a look at line 23 first. What's going on create project line 23? Creating a new, I have logged in on the correct establish new project, but creating a new project, I should see the form work. Why is this one failing? Why would that be failing? Status, right, because we do not see status anymore. We just removed that, so we're just going to go with that. And the one on 100 is failing. Select box status. Then I should be able to create, really, on 100. Yeah, okay, so this must be like a combined thing. I have logged in. I can say as Thomas, and this should pass now. Right, so let's see if they are all passing for me now. So right, and we go to pull request. While this is running, we can just take a look at the PR again, because we had some more of these tests failing for me. Right, which ones did fail? Right, so create project, edit project. Right, so we fix those, hopefully. But list projects, we'll see if this works now. In principle it should. But why would this? Right, so we need to remove that. I want my music. Why can't I listen to my music? Right, so this fixed now. So git status. We fixed, right, so git add git CI fixes create project. Right, okay, and so the next one we want to run is this list projects feature. So cucumber list projects feature. Oh fuck. Cucumber. And we're just gonna go to the list project, so we can remove that, and we go to list projects feature, and that was line 24 and 29 and 34. So let's have a look at 24. I am on the home page. I follow projects. I should see within the nav. Well, I am on the home page. In table layout, I follow projects. I follow projects. Oh, okay. Okay. So I click on. Okay. I understand what follow this means. I should see list of projects. And the only thing that's failing is line 34 now. Okay, so because we fixed it. Displayed most recently updated. I follow project with a nav. I should see title with it. Right. Active. Inactive. Status inactive. There is no such status. Okay, and why is that failing? It's better to hello Pluto. Hello Pluto is here. Hello Pluto. So can we just set it to pending? Oh, because we don't want to see that, right? Right, so basically, okay, so now I can just, right, so this one should pass now. This one should pass because we're not gonna see this guy. Nova, hi, how you doing? I'm alright. You know, I just had some major issues with my computer that decided to commit suicide in terms of performance. I don't know what's going on. I've been at it for a long time. I need to rethink the way I set up my stuff, because sometimes things just go south and it's all bad. How are you? How's your project coming along in streaming? Right, so this should pass now. Okay, so why don't we just add, I can do this edit, I can just, well actually I can just add this to the list of projects, given the following projects, right, so I could just do this, and then scenario, display pending projects, given I am logged in as Thomas, and I am on the pending projects page. Then I should see, right, then I should see hello Pluto, and nothing else. Basically. Hello Joshua, thank you for the follow. The best course YouTube channel that teaches me how to use GitHub, like most people. Well, there are so many, but it depends on what you want to do. Without beating my own drum here, we do have we're going through a training program at agileventures.org. Agile Ventures is a charity that I'm involved in for programmers, and we do have we do go through. So it's a very hard question to answer, to be honest. Like, you know, because there are so many great resources for Git and GitHub. But if I can just point you to one resource, let's see. We do have a project, and let's see. So we're running this summer school at Agile Ventures. Agile Ventures is a charity for, or like a community of programmers that work on open source stuff together, and among other things, we are going through like a community training program, and we record all of this stuff, and we did go through Git. Shit, the titles are not showing here. Let's see if we can do this from this perspective. YouTube. Let me just share. Let's see if we can find that for you. Git. 8 March, July. Right. Well, didn't we do Git? Version control, right? Where is that? There it is. Right. I'm gonna send you a link to YouTube clip. That's from Work the Web Session 5. What date is that? Yeah, well, I can send you this one. And then on this site you can see all the other videos from that particular training program if you want. So yeah, I think that's what I can say about that at this point, unless you have any specific questions about version control. Right. Let's see. Hello Pluto. I need to run the one on line 56, right? So let's see, 56. See if that works. Oh, absolutely. Thank you. But I can just say that version control and using that as optimal as possible is a great skill for any developer. So practice that a lot, and practice also, if I may suggest something, like practice in a collaborative setting, so you actually collaborate with somebody else. It's really important. I think I talk about that in those videos. So right. Oh, fucking typos. Projects page. Thank you very much. 56. So why? display pending projects. Right. I really need to get this this thing off my chest. I mean, I need to get through these failing specs and move on. So once this list is done, we need to go into this second try. Second try thing, so we can get that out of the way. Or no, information pages, sorry, and then sidebar. Right. Yeah, so that works. So git status, right, git ci am fixes list projects feature fixes this project feature. There we go. And then now we're just gonna do qcom really. Let's see if we can run this. You have returned, that's good. Well, we made a little bit of progress, but you took my mojo with you, because as soon as you left, my computer just started acting up. So it must be something with your magical powers. Because now when you're back, it starts to work. No, I'm kidding. I was able to fix it, I think. Okay, so that passed. You see, when you fix certain things, then a lot of features actually start to work again. So information page is done, create is done, deactivate owners feature. Let's have a look at that one. What could that be? Deactivate owners. Deactivate owners. What is deactivate owners? There it is. Deactivate CSK. I will. Billy Bob creates the project home run, and Billy Bob deactivates his account. Oh, that's the spirit. Good on you. I will have more awesome food photos coming your way, especially when you're hungry. I will get my revenge. Right. Given Billy Bob creates the project, right? Right. So we probably need to. So project members give you right. So I probably need to say something like, and right. No, yeah, right, and the what's going on? This fucking keyboard. So what we want to say, and project home run is activated. So we're gonna need to run this. That's line 6. So we need to create that step definition. Right, because we need to activate, because when Billy Bob, you know, whoever Billy Bob is, creates this project, he's in our new flow, the project will not be active. So we need to activate the project in our test environments, and for that I need to create a new step definition. And again, you probably understand why I'm not running too many tests at the same time, because the test suite is extremely big, and we probably need to take a look at the Puma server to see if we can optimize that, because it shouldn't take this long. Right, so we're just gonna copy this. We're gonna go over to project steps, basic steps. Here we have project steps. Right, we have step definition, project steps. No, there we are. Right, so we're gonna go to the bottom here, and then I would say project. So project equals project find by title. So I'm going to just change that to title, and then we just say project update status to active. Right, project find by title. Right, so that should be it. Let's see if we can run this now. As you hear, I have to turn off the music, which is kind of boring, but it is what it is. So the good thing with Cucumber is that if you are using a step definition that you don't have, then Cucumber actually gives you the snippet that you can use. Right. And now we are going green on this one, so that's great. So let's run this. And then there was another one, remind complete profile feature. No, search projects. We're gonna have to look at that one too. Search projects. Let's see, that's okay, good stuff. So git status, right, git CI/AM fixes deactivate users feature, or the deactivate projects, right, project feature, deactivate project feature, right, that's it. And then we're just gonna do Cucumber this search projects, whichever that is. That's line 21 is failing, so let's have a look at search on line 21. Search for project by the language, Ruby. I said hello alpha, hello world. I should see hello alpha. So what is hello alpha? That's this one, and that is on Ruby. Okay, and hello world is on Node. Okay, so Okay, that passed, so that wasn't a problem anymore. Good stuff, no worry about that. Let's go to remind complete profile. So I'm running the test that failed on continuous integration last time we ran the entire soup, but since then I've made a few changes, so that's why they are passing for me now. But there are two tests in features remind complete profile failing. Let's have a look at that. Remind what? Features project. What are you talking about? Features. Oh, there it is. And that was on line 35. User has incomplete profile, not. User has incomplete profile, not from homepage. Really, I exist as a user. I have an incomplete profile. I visit projects. I submit with valid credentials. Okay. All right. And this one passes. Right. Okay. So that was not a problem anymore. And also we do sidebar features. See, a lot of things are just falling into place now. Right. We're gonna go on a break soon until this afternoon because my streaming time for this morning is up. And I want to spend some time with my family. And I got myself a new follower today, that's good. And I'm running like majorly behind on my the stream that I'm right. My stream is still behind almost half a minute, I think. But anyway, we are doing some stuff here. What is that? Why is this? Hello Moon, hello Pluto. Sidebar projects are organized alphabetically. Right. That was sidebar feature. So Hello Mars is pending, by the way, and not inactive. Or perhaps it's inactive, I don't know. But we're just going to use pending. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and line 24. I am on the edit page for project Hello Mars. Right, but I have logged in. Okay, so we need to, right, because we are not allowing people to do certain things, so we're gonna have edit. So we're just gonna do this and copy. Right. Follow documents is this resume. So we're just gonna say Thomas admin and Thomas user. Oh, actually, yeah, Thomas user, and we're just gonna say false, and then I'm just gonna say user 1 user 2 user 2, right. And then the following looks like I have logged in, I have logged in as Thomas, right. Hi, how you doing? Misery Lev, okay, that's a nice nick. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm about to wrap up soon, but you're more than welcome to stick around. I'm just fixing some problems in a legacy code project that I'm kind of struggling. So actually, I'm gonna just I don't give a shit about the last name, right? I don't give a shit, right? Exactly. Like we're just gonna call this user 1. Oh shit. Just gonna call this guy user 1 and user 2. That's what we are concerned about, and nothing else. We don't need his last name. We don't need his last name. User 1, right? So I'm logged in as user 1. And so the title and ID in the project, and I'm gonna say author here, and we're just gonna say user 1 Lev. Okay. Awesome. What game are you developing? And I'm always fascinated by devs that are doing game development, because it seems so big. I mean, there's so many things that need to fall into place, and I think that, I don't know if I'm right, but I think like web dev feels more straight. I mean, it's simpler. Web development is not as hard as game development, so I admire you guys. So user 1 I show you how to project ID. Right, so user 2, right, and then we're just gonna and hello Mars. I don't understand really. It's an outline like StarCraft with you. Okay. So it's gonna be runnable in a. So you can deliver it through a browser, or. Hello Mars is user 1. Right. Let's just run this and see what's up. Strategy game. Learn to basic the game in an interactive tutorial. Okay. Oh, so you're using this platform, and you write your own game on that platform. Is that correct? Or is this your game? So, right, so let's have a look. Easy to learn, difficult to master. 1 versus 1 harvest energy from stars. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. That's cool. Let's see. Let me just copy that off camera. Or can I do that? No, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so that's fantastic. And so this is an instant replay of a thing that you wrote, right? Or I mean your game. Oh, it's pretty awesome. I love the interface, by the way. So we got that to pass. Okay, so git status, right? Git CIAM fixes sidebar feature. Fixes sidebar feature, right? So just git push Shima Vu branch, right? Right. So here's this. Oh, nice, very nice interface. You're trying to kill me. So will, okay. Let's have a look at the documentation so I understand what's going on. Real-time 2-player 1 versus strategy game where you control your units via JavaScript. You win by destroying the opponent's base. It's played on a board size. This using so you can play starting. Right. Right. Star. So are you saying that? So are you saying that I play the game not by, clicking and pointing, but by typing JavaScript in real time? Is that what you're saying? Right. That's fucking amazing. If that's the case, yeah. That's a great idea. And she's always expressive. Right. Cool. Congratulations for building a fantastic thing. Write functions to the right. Right. But you could, in principle, write live code. Okay, people, check out this site. I think it's great. So definitely, are you coding this like kind of open source, or are you streaming your development, or what's up? This sounds really interesting. Let's see, while we wait for the answer, to go to continuous integration for this project and see. I should have triggered a new build. Right, so this one's running. Right, so we at least have one fail. Okay. Okay. So I need to fix that. Well, if you ever go open source, and if you would like to build more, I don't know, like a community of devs around this, I am involved in an organization that is called AgileVentures.org, and where we host kind of open source projects. We connect people around the world to work together on projects and to learn together. We have a Slack instance where we talk to each other about various projects, and we develop and learn, and generally try to have fun. And the idea is to help projects, and I give developers something interesting to work on, but also to mimic, or build experience by working on projects that are run as professional projects, even though they are open source, right? And practicing agile development methodologies and all of that stuff. So if you're ever interested in expanding your base, or expanding your dev team, or whatever, that could be an option sometimes. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. We do have a few failing specs, so I need to fix that. Oh no, sorry. Where was that failing spec? Where are you? There you are. NCC Enterprise. What are you? No. I create a project named. Right. Yeah, do that. I create a project. Right. Field text. Right, and I select. Right, so this is the one I need to remove from here. Right. So this should pass now. And that was, which one is it? Display public activity. Right. Let's see. Display public activity. Where's features dashboard? Okay, I got it. So Cucumber features dashboard display. Oh, public. Okay, public activity feature. Let's just run this and see what's up. What else did fail for me? Are you still running? So these guys can go on for fucking ever. It's like a never-ending story. That streaming business is killing us. That streaming business is truly killing us. Right. We should, in principle, be done soon. Let's see. First, I think, right. Let's see what they say. I have logged in as Thomas. Navigate to activity feed. I should see activity feed, render activity. Right. So the activity feed is a problem child in itself. Probably need to revisit this and rethink this, and because there is so much issue with this. Actually not working on the live site at the moment at all, which is quite embarrassing. Yeah, okay, so that worked. Git status, right? Git CI am fixes activity feed feature. Right, but there must have been some other. No, that was the only one that failed. Okay, so git status, no, git, no, just git push, right? Git push schema rule branch, and then that will trigger a new build on. That will trigger a new build on continuous integration. Right. Let's see if we can get this. Tell me what mocking is in your own words. Right. So okay, so let's just try to find a definition. So mocking a function is to not use the actual function, but rather say that if this function is being invoked by the application in test environment, you want to return a specific value. And you use that because you want predictability, right? You want to predict what the function returns, even if it's not the center of your attention in that particular test file. So let's say that a test is using another function. I could see if I can show you an example, a simple example. I think I should have something on my own. Yeah, I should have something on my own account here. So let's see that we're gonna go to basic unit testing here, right? Specs. Right. So if you let's see, I should have a right. So here, like in this test, this is a test that tests a very simple person class, and there is a function that is called full name on that class. So this person has a first name and last name, right? Thomas Ochman, whatever. And then it has a dynamic function that is called full name that basically returns those two values, right? And so in this case, I am just setting up on like an observable on that function using a spy, which is not a mock per se yet, but at least I'm just taking a closer look in my test environment. I'm just telling my test, always observe this function on the subject, which is the instance of the person, and the full name method or function. And then we will say we can write a test saying that when we invoke the full details function, which is another function, right? Then this function should call full name, and that's the assertion that I'm making here, that when we do this full details, then full name has been called once. Okay, and just to show you what it looks like in code, we go to the source and person.js, and we can say here that full details is invoking full name and then adding some text, right? So here we are basically saying that we're grabbing first name, last name, and then just add age to it, right? So that's a spy. Now the question was more about mocks. So I'm going to show you another one where we have a full mock, because a mock is a spy as well, but also stubbing out or predefining a response. So let's see where the open weather app. Right, here it is. Let's see, public source, Cypress experiments. Let's go to experiments. Right, specs. Yeah, here it is. App test.js. Right. So here I'm using this is written in Jest, but so here I'm actually fetching some responses from an API in the real application. So in my test, I don't want to do that. I want to predict what the response will be. So in this case, I am I am spying on Axios, which is the library that I use for networking, and the GET request. And the first time I call Axios, I use Axios in this application, this spy will not only tell me that the application has been used, but also return a response that is predefined in this open cage response object that I just I have in a separate file, right? And the second time around, if we call it twice, it will respond with another response. So that is a mock. It's not only a spy; it's a spy that also allows me to control what this function will return. And there is another way of using this. For instance, in my test environment, in the real application, we're using a line chart, but in our test environment, we don't want to show this. We just want to pretend that, or add a placeholder chart will be displayed here. So I'm just telling Jest that I want to mock the ReactJS library altogether in this particular case, that whenever this is being invoked, don't do anything but return just this functionality. So that in that way I am in control of what sort of responses I will be given. So that's another example of a mock. And then a third one in this case is this one that I just highlighted. So here I am also creating a spy using Jest, and I'm looking at the app component. This is a class component, so therefore I can do app prototype and then get position function. And whenever this is invoked, I just want to return latitude 60, longitude 60. I don't want to have the real position of this user being returned. And again, just to show you what that looks in code, we do have this function here that when the application is actually being executed, it queries the navigator geolocation function in your browser. We don't want that to happen in test environment. We just want to resolve this automatically to latitude 60 and longitude 60, which is nonsense, but that's what we kind of want in this particular case. So mocks again are fake functions with predetermined returns. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I can say about that. Yeah. I think I lost a few viewers on that explanation, but that's the way it is. Sometimes you just need to show an example or two for it to be, to actually make sense. All right, I will probably give it a rest for today. This I'm gonna see if the if this kind of, if the latest commit actually fixed our build, and it did. Jima, we are going green on all tests, which I think pretty much makes this this pull request mergeable. Fake versions of existing functions, yeah. So this pretty much fixes our problem. And I think we could, I'm going to take this for another review before I merge this. I would like Mike to take a look at this as well, because I worked on it so heavily. I don't want to merge my own code, but we are going green on this one. It grew a little bit out of proportion, I would say, because of the fact that we made some breaking changes in many other parts of the application, but I still think it's a valuable addition and it's a great first PR schema. I like it. We had to change 23 files, most of them test files, so we should be okay. So I'm just going to request up here a pull request review from this guy. Right. That's about it. Right. We could, in principle, bundle this together. Let me take this for another review, okay? But for now, people, thank you very much for hanging out with me.